Good morning. What a big class. I think we have close to 100 participants today, including the district leaders. Thank you for all the efforts done by DG Kenneth Fong and also our foundation chair Peter Wen, and also of course our foundation secretary Dominic Goh, who has spent so much effort to organize and for today's half-day seminar. And this is part one. PDG and Peter Wen is going to tell us what's going to happen today about part two, okay? And the main purpose of today's seminar is how to prepare for the new challenge. What's going to be the new challenge? I'm not going to say anymore. Let me introduce first of all our DG Kenneth Fong of Rose Cup of Taipo. And our very heavyweight trainer, the Future Vision Plan, the new ground model trainer from Philippines. And PDG Tranquil. And we have our foundation chair, PDG Peter Wen. And PDG Johnson Chu, who is the Grand Committee Chair of this Roadshow year. And PDG Peter Wong. You are not old enough. And also DG Eugene. And he is very important because next Roadshow year, he's going to start the Future Vision, not plan anymore, the new grand model. Okay, without further ado, let's invite DG Kenneth Wong, who is going to give us a short opening remark. DG Kenneth.
Thank you. PDG Tranquil, all the past district governor, presidents of this year, and the fellow Rotarians. Saturday morning, look at the window outside, it's a beautiful day. And getting all of you here, we must be talking something very important. I promise you this is very important for those who want to make use of the resources and support from the Roche Foundation to do good to the world. Right? And I have to thank, first of all, having PDG Tranquil, coming all the way from the Philippines to share with us his experience on the Future Vision Plan. You see, the idea of the Future Vision Plan actually started around the year 2009 when the foundation trustees felt the need to take a critical look at our grant system and want to improve so that the money from the foundation can be used more effectively and the procedure for applying for matching grant can be much simpler. And also, we are looking at a better stewardship arrangement where the money can be used to the places supposed to go, okay? So I'm sure today you will learn about something very important to us. And thank you everyone for making an effort of attending this seminar. And I'm sure we have a very responsibility of making sure the transition from the traditional grant model to the Future Vision Plan would be a smooth one. All right. I want you to go back to your club and share with them what you've done today. So without further ado, I wish you a very productive morning, and I thank you everyone for coming, and especially PDG Peter and PB Kenneth Chow for making all the efforts of putting together this seminar. Thank you very much.
Thank you, PDG Kenneth. And before I ask and invite PDG Peter to introduce our heavyweight trainer, let's welcome the only Mongolian Rotarian who joined this foundation, this grant management seminar, Rotarian Tugo. He's from Rose Cup of Korea. Okay, PDG Peter, please come forward to introduce our heavyweight trainer.
Good morning, fellow Rotarians. Good morning. It's really good to see all of you here. Organizing an event for the district is easy, but organizing an event with so many participation from almost every club in the district is not that easy. I guess there are reasons to this, because the seminar we have today is important. And in addition, because we have, as PB Kenneth Chow put it, we have a heavyweight trainer who came all the way to Hong Kong from the Philippines. It takes me great pleasure in introducing PDG Tranquil. PDG Tranquil served as the district governor of District 3810 in the year 2010-2011, bridging communities, building communities and bridging continents. And that's what exactly he is going to do, bridging continents. PDG Tranquil is a lawyer by profession. He is a partner, head of the litigation and arbitration department, and chairman of the environmental law and mining department of Romulo Law Office in the Philippines. He started his profession as a legal assistant and worked all the way to become a partner. PDG Tranquil is also a very active academic. He was the former dean of the law school of Pamatasan, Lonsod, and Pasay. I hope I pronounced it right. And he served as reviewer, advisor, guest lecturer, and professor of law in various other universities and tertiary institutions. A very knowledgeable legal professional. And PDG Tranquil is obviously a very active member of Rotary, and knowledgeable about the subject he's going to talk to us today. He was a designated panelist on the Future Vision at the Soong Institute in Bali, Indonesia, last year. And he has also served many other roles at Rotary, including the chairman of the Rules and Procedures Committee in 2006 and 2007. He was the chairman of the Permanent Fund of the Rotary Foundation in 2006-2007. And he was also the committee chair of the Group Study Exchange Inbound, and also the committee chair of the Youth Exchange for Local in 2002 and 2003. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now let's welcome PDG Tranquil.
Before we proceed, good morning to everyone. Good morning. Okay. DG Kenneth, you know, before I proceed, I would like to give my courtesy and my congratulations to your district governor. He has a foresight. He's trying to prepare the district together with the Council of Past District Governors to a new era in Rotary International. That is the Future Vision Plan. I'm happy to see this because in some parts of the world, they will only consider Future Vision come maybe May of this year or maybe April of this year. But this district of Hong Kong is different. You are preparing ahead of the rest. And this is a very good sign. And before I proceed, I will have to give my usual courtesies to my past district governors, the same as myself. Past District Governor Peter Wong, Past District Governor Johnson, of course, a good friend, Past District Governor Ada, Past District Governor Jason. I hope I'm not missing DG Eugene, of course. I hope I'm not missing anyone. Presidents, Rotarians, good morning again. Good morning. Some of you might be surprised. Why do you need to sit down half a day and listen to a Future Vision Plan? What is this all about? You are businessmen, you're professionals. You will say, I have better things to do, right? Some of you would say, I have better things to do. Now, were you compelled to be here? Honestly. Of course, you were forced. But you know, this is a requirement of Rotary International for you to be able to receive grants. Otherwise, you cannot receive grants. All of us around the world will have to go through a grant management seminar. You know, I would say that you are luckier than us. When this program started in 2010 and up to today, my district in the Philippines is what you call a pilot project. We were trying to grope in the dark. What is this project all about? Will it be better than the matching grant system? Will it help the communities in the Philippines? As you know the condition, general condition in the Philippines. Will we be able to pursue community projects as we do today? Those are the questions of some of our Rotarians. But today we will try to answer whether it will be on the same footing or even be more advantageous to the people that we serve. But before I forget, okay, he may not be a past district governor, but of course, a good friend, Kenneth Chow, who has picked me up in the airport, has taken care of me, has communicated with me all the step of the way. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
A true Rotarian is in service for quite some time. Now, again, the question is, I don't want you to leave this room after maybe 3 hours and say, what did he talk about? he talked about something. He was saying about, what's this future vision plan? And then you try to go home or bring the material in your office and then try to read it again. And maybe find some sense. And maybe you don't understand anything, right? And just put it in your files. Our goal today is to give you some general idea and fundamentals of what the future vision is all about. Now, before I start with my presentation, let me now give you 3 letters. And I hope you will be guided by these 3 letters as I continue my presentation. Okay? What are the 3 letters that I would want you to remember? The letter I, the letter M, and the letter S. I-M-S. And if you remember this letter, you will be able to remember the reason and the purpose of why we are here today. Is that fair enough? Yes. Right? At least you go home with something. At least 3 letters, right? Maybe you allow him to speak, I'll take coffee, and maybe I'll remember something. But I'm sure that when you go home, there are at least 3 letters that you will remember. I, M, and S. What is I? Implementation. The future vision wants to make sure that the projects are what? Properly implemented. According to the purposes of Rotary. Is that right for past district governors? Yes. Because there are times that clubs would receive funds, but they pursue projects not to implement the grant award, but a project that they want and different from what the Rotary Foundation envisioned. So implementation. The second one is what? Management. Okay, that's a M. Management. Not only project management, but also what? Fund management. As I was talking to your District Governor Kenneth last night, and past President Kenneth, I mentioned to them that this is one problem. I know it's not a problem in Hong Kong, but other parts of the world, management of funds is a problem. Some clubs, when they receive the funds, they would say, it's the club fund, right? It is a project fund. And for that reason, there should be no intermingling or commingling of club funds with the grant funds, right? Management. So implementation, management, and the third one, and I think this is one of the primary reason and most important reason why Rotary International moved on to this program. And what is that? S. So that's very good. Stewardship. Stewardship. We should be able to steward the funds. We should make sure that the funds are properly used and used only for the purposes for which they were intended. Right? Because there are a lot of instances in the past wherein Rotary International had this problem. Where did the money go? How come they are not reporting? How come it's already 2 years and 3 years? Maybe you have sister clubs, right? And they have not yet been reporting. What happened to the money? And sometimes, these clubs will submit reports. And Rotary International Foundation would notice, it seems they're